Last year, 24-year-old Beth Dobbin enjoyed a breakthrough season in athletics. At the British Championships in Birmingham, the sprinter stormed to gold in the 200 metres.
It was the best moment of my life. I can't even, hide it. It was just something I never thought I would achieve. I mean, I don't even know how I reacted. It was just crazy. Hi, I'm Beth Dobbin and I'm the British 200 metre champion.
Hailing from the town of Doncaster in northern England, Beth currently lives and trains in Loughborough, which is where Transworld Sport met up with her. She's the daughter of former professional Scottish footballer Jim Dobbin, and Beth represents Scotland and Edinburgh AC. She joined her first athletics club at the age of 13, and it was there where she discovered a passion for sprinting. However, it was also around this time that something terrible happened to the youngster.
One day at school, I just suffered a huge seizure, and it started out, my hand was twitching, then it kind of went to my neck and my eye, and then before I knew it, the whole of my body was just moving uncontrollably. And I kind of remember seeing my friends' faces as it was happening, looking really scared. And then I blacked out for about 10-15 minutes, and when I woke up, I had, no movement through the left side of my body, completely paralysed down the left side, no memory, couldn't speak. And it was, a couple of weeks of getting that back.
A few months after recovering from the seizure, Beth started running again to regain her fitness. She would remain on medication for the next 4 years. It wasn't until she came off the medication, which had caused her much fatigue, that Beth began to realise her athletics potential. She started training with her coach Leon Baptiste in 2012, while studying psychology at Loughborough University. Beth made rapid progress, but she never anticipated the side effects that a seizure would have on her mental health.
It didn't happen straight away, and it wasn't until I was on a night out with my friends at the end of the 2013 season that I had this funny turn, and it was actually an allergic reaction. But all the funny feelings I had, I thought it was a seizure, and it kind of brought all the memories back of having that seizure. And from that day, it was just a constant cycle of anxiety, panic attacks, because I was convinced I was having a seizure. And it wasn't until the end of the 2014 outdoor season, I went to the British trials and I ran awful, and I kind of broke down after that to my coach and my family, just telling them everything that had gone on. And it wasn't until that I actually did start to get help, and that was when I was diagnosed with PTSD and anxiety and phobias. It was just so tough, but it's kind of good now because I feel so much stronger, and I feel like if I've made it through that, I can kind of make it through anything.
Thankfully, Beth is no longer controlled by anxiety disorders. After a couple of seasons in great form, she went into 2018 full of confidence. Last June, she ran a personal best of 22.84 seconds, breaking the 34-year-old Scottish 200 metres record. She backed up that time at a Diamond League event before going on to clinch the British title.
To be honest, it's been a bit of a surprise because she's had the talent, yes, but she's more of a hard worker. And when you have someone who works hard and has the talent, then you get performances like what she done this year at the British Championships.
Beth's UK success enabled her to compete at both the European Championships and the Athletics World Cup.
It was really, really special for me because I'd almost accepted that I'd never really be good enough to do that. I didn't ever think I'd really get a GB vest, and I was okay with that. I thought I enjoy my athletics, I'll do it at this level. I thought maybe there might be a chance, because everyone's always saying, you'll be good at 400 metres. So I thought in a couple of years' time, I'll move to the 400s and maybe I'll be like one of the members of the relay. That would be a dream come true. So for then to be in a position where you've got the top spot at the European Championships and the only spot at the World Cup, it's just like an absolute dream come true because I've accepted it wasn't going to happen and now it's happening.
Beth owes much of her success and growth as an athlete to her coach Leon, a former Commonwealth Games champion in the 200 metres sprint.
He's been so disciplined with me and taught me everything, not just on the track, but off it as well. So your therapy, you know, your sleep, your diet, things like that. Recovery he's massive on, and he's gave me such this professional outlook, and that's what I've taken from him the most, and I feel like it works really well, because this is now my 7th winter with him, and over the past 6 years we've kind of experimented with things, tried different things out, and now we've finally got something that works really well, and he just knows what to do to make me run fast.
Beth balances her training and competing with a receptionist job at Loughborough University, and she also gives talks at various schools in the area. For years, she had to fund her sporting exploits herself, but in late 2018, Beth began receiving funding from British Athletics.
The aim of my talk isn't to say, oh, look what I've done, look at this, look at that. It's kind of like to say, you know, I've not had it easy at all. There's been loads of setbacks. You know, it's not gone my way, but I've just really, really stuck at it, and then I've achieved this. So even if I just inspired one child per school, that would be doing amazing. So that's kind of where I'm leaning towards at the moment. But I'll definitely still be a receptionist. They'll be mad at me if I leave. I've got too many mates there. They'll all be sad.
With the 2019 World Championships, the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, and the 2022 Commonwealth Games in her sights, these are exciting times for Beth Dobbin.
In terms of what could she achieve, I think she's surprised everyone in 2018. 2019, we'll see what the future holds. I do feel that, you know, there is more there, more that we can improve on. So I think for me, it's just a case of, you know, just continue doing what we're doing, and then just see where that takes us. I don't want to say, you know, she's going to win Olympic golds and all that, but, you know, you just never know what can happen. I'd like her to maybe, next step would be to make world finals, Olympic finals, and that would be good. Possibly move up to the 400 metres as well. I think there's big opportunities in the relay. So there's a few things that we can do over the next 2-3 years, which I'm really looking forward to.
We also, you know, want to work on my strengths. So my strength is my finish, and last year we did quite a lot of 400s indoors. So we're definitely going to tap into that again, because I feel like that's benefited me, because my finish is stronger than ever. So we're kind of doing a bit of everything this year, with the aim of, you know, the aim is obviously Tokyo. That's the main aim, but just to try and get better at my weaknesses and top up my strengths.